because there was a system that I engaged in, and there was people that I started associating with that changed my world. And what I realized is it's been 7 years since I had about $1,000 to $2,000 a week habit of meth. And it's been about 7 years, and it's been about association and things that I've been reading and putting in my mind that's allowed me to be the person I am today. And see, what happened to me was basically I went through this process of doing drugs and hanging out with a lot of good friends. And see, all good things come to an end. And each one of my friends basically got busted, going to jail. You know, I got a girl pregnant. She got busted. She went to jail. And by the grace of God, you know, he was looking out for me. I never went to jail, never got busted. But I had friends do 15 years, do 10 years, do 5 years, do 2, back out, do 2 again. Everyone went to jail. My baby's mom went to jail for 6 months. You know, there's no good end to it. I don't care if it's methamphetamine, if it's coke, if it's whatever you think that you can engage in that's going to maybe fill that void of happiness in your life. Guys, it doesn't last forever. And what I would urge you today is to seek different things than a drug or than something of sex or anything like that tries to fill the void of your unhappiness. Because you know what? I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I was looking for happiness in things that, you know, wasn't going to give me happiness in the end. And here's what happened to me. Basically, the guy that I was running with got busted. I started realizing maybe, you know, I need to change, but guys, the drug had so much on me, it had me hooked that I couldn't stop. I got this girl pregnant. She was in jail. And you know what? I always told myself if I ever had a kid, I said I always want to be the example. I don't want my little girl to have to look anywhere past myself to the father that she needs to raise her. And so I started really analyzing some stuff in my life, but it wasn't enough. I'm like, why can't I shake this? What's holding me back? And then my stepfather died. My stepfather died of a massive heart attack like that. Probably one of the best examples I had in my life because my father left me when I was about 12 years old. And my dad lives in North Carolina, and we talked to him, but he thinks in his mind he didn't leave me, but in my mind he left me. Because a father is one of the most important things that you can grab a hold of. And if you don't have a hold of one, guys, this youth center is something that you can come in and get mentorship and look as a role model as this couple that's allowing you to come in an environment for you to have safety in and have fun in. And you need to cherish that. It's amazing that, you know, this couple's doing this for you guys tonight. You know, don't take it for granted. But see, what happened to me is when my stepfather died, there was this pastor. He come in and he said, you know, I heard you've been going through some things. You know, I'd like to help you out. He said, do you mind if I pray with you? This is my story. This is not yours. But I hope you see the common thread of what really saved me tonight. Because that night he prayed for me. And instantly, I've never had the addiction again. Never had the addiction again. And you know those 4 basic needs that I was telling you about? Acceptance, identity, security, and purpose. This is my story. Jesus Christ provides all 4 of those. And when I allowed him to come in my life that night, my whole world changed. My whole world changed. And see, if you're looking for things and you're wondering, you know, what am I supposed to do in life? How am I supposed to go? Those 4 things can be fulfilled by one person. And it's pretty neat where I am today, guys. It's pretty neat because here I am. I'm a testimony of 7 years of just putting the right things in my mind and being around the right people and wanting to change my life. And, you know, when you go from a $1,000 to $2,000 a week meth habit, you know, I'm about 80 pounds heavier than I was. You know, I'm trying to stay in shape, but it's hard. But, you know, things have really changed in my life. Things have really changed my life. And why I'm here telling you this story and why I decided to take my night out to come up here and share with you guys is because there's so many things that are important in life. And I want you to make sure that you attach yourself to the ones that you need to attach to and not attach to. Because here's the thing. It's easy It's easy to go down the easy road, but it's hard to take the hard road. But I promise you this, the road that's a little bumpy that will get you to where it is will pay off way better in the future. Will pay off way better in the future. Because my friends that didn't allow the things to come into their life and didn't change themselves around, guess where they're at? They're just now getting out of jail. They're still in trouble. They're still doing things. And you know what? I love them. I pray for them. But I had to separate myself from that type of crowd in order to give myself a better future and give my family a better future. I'm going to end with this. There's a seed of greatness in every single one of you guys. There's a seed of greatness in me. There's a seed of greatness in you. But there's only one thing. There's a couple things that will determine whether that seed of greatness takes root, whether that seed of greatness grows up, whether that seed of greatness blossoms. And it's what you water that seed of greatness with. And see, if you don't take advantage of all your God-given talents and abilities, because every single one of you have special things, have things that you can bring to the table that no one else can. But it's up to you to water it. It's up to you to produce it and have it grow fruit that can bear fruit, that can really give yourself a brighter future. And you water that seed with a couple different things. You water it with the people you associate with. Tonight, you're associating with a good crowd. Tonight, you're making sure that you're in a positive environment. You associate, not only associate, you read. Put positive stuff in. Guys, there's so much junk on the TV. You know, this is an ear gate, this is an eye gate, and what you see and what you hear must come out. And it's so important that you fill it with the right things.